At ease. I am sold. Never wife her unless she checks these 3 boxes, brothers. I'm going to say it again. Never wife her unless she checks these 3 boxes, right? Now, I came across this article, man. It just popped up on my feed on my computer here a couple hours ago, right? And I can't believe I hadn't heard that, right? And it's talking about Lil Wayne. It was an article says Lil Wayne says he needs to find a wife, right? It says Weezy F Baby, and the F is for find a wife, decided to open up to nearly 35 million Twitter followers about his desire to settle down and share where he's at in his love life. It says Wayne says this, and I quote, "I need a wife, man. I'm getting too wealthy." Right? Now, this is the thing. I thought Wayne was married already. I remember a year ago or 2 years ago, he was taking pictures and making comments with the Denise Bigot. I'm sure I'm saying her name right. You know, the white chick. She was thick. She was cute. She was sweet. Hell, in my opinion, I thought he had won. I said Wayne done found the one out of the ordinary than what he's usually messing with, and he found the one. And I thought they were married, but it came out later that him and old girl wasn't married. And Wayne is now saying that he needs a wife, right? Now, this is one thing I want to say, man. Like I've said this a million times. Like, there are a lot of men that are saying, "Hey, bro, like you know, brothers when they're in their 20s and early 30s and 40s, whatever." And brothers are saying, "Hey, man, you know, I still want to have my rotation. I still want to, or be solo, right?" I'm telling you, man, for the majority of men, at some point, that road is gonna come to an end, and you're gonna get to the point where either you want to be by yourself, you know, screw the rotation. You want to be by yourself, or you're gonna say, "Man, I just need only one. Like, really, I only have time for one woman, and I want to bring her on my team." Now, you know, for me, when I use the term wife, for me, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go down and get the stamp of approval from some judge or the process of legal marriage. If you, in my opinion, if 2 people come together and they're on the same team and they're moving in one accord and they're together and that's it, then that's technically a marriage to me. That's my definition, right? But I'm gonna tell you this, brothers. Before you go down that aisle, right? Before you say "I do," hell, before you even hit Jared's, right? To get that ring to put on her finger, she must check 3 boxes, right? Before we get into that, brothers, I want to dive into something very important by our sponsor, Tiege Hanley. Now, y'all are my brothers, so you know I'm going to keep it 100 with you, man. And this is going to be hard to believe, brothers, but soul didn't always look this fly. You know what I'm saying? You know, for the longest, I thought that, you know, to bring a woman in my life, man, was, you know, I had to have a few dollars in the bank, right? I thought it was about, getting trim. It was about, having the mouthpiece. I can talk to a woman for hours, right? But I'm gonna tell you this, brothers, I didn't get the desired results until I started paying attention to the first thing women saw when they approached me, and that was my skin. So what did you do, Soul? For me, man, I tapped into my own personal fountain of youth, and that was Tiege Hanley. And that's why I'm excited to have Tiege Hanley as a sponsor of today's video. They have helped me start and maintain my skincare routine by making the entire process uncomplicated. Honestly, it's the best skincare system for guys like us. I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics. A daily face wash to get rid of the dirt and grime on your skin, a 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of dead skin cells, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20 because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun, and a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. My favorite part about Tiege Hanley is that every box comes with an instruction card that tells you how to use each product, how much to use, and in what order to use it. They really make the process of achieving and maintaining amazing skin easy. I've been using their products for a little while now, and I'll be honest, brothers, I'm hooked. It might sound a little weird, but I look forward to my morning routines. I look forward to my evening routines because every time I just feel that much more amazing after using their products. In addition to the amazing skin, members of Tiege Hanley get tons of benefits, including 1, at least 20% off the retail price, 2, the ability to customize your box, 3, the ability to pause or cancel at any time, and 4, free shipping if you're in the US, even low-cost shipping to most other countries. I'm telling you, brothers, I am a believer now. This is one product that I will not go without. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the link in the description box, and not only will you get Tiege Hanley for 30% off of your first order, you will also receive a free gift. Click that link and get started today. You'll be glad that you did. Now, brothers, the first question you must ask yourself is she pushing me towards, or is she pulling me from my goal? Right? Because we all know, man, like once you set that goal, once you set that milestone in life, once you create that future you and start moving towards that, brother, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. And the first thing you have to ask yourself, man, like, is she assisting me getting there, or is she a hurdle that's in the way? You know what I'm saying? The first thing, man, is time. Like, does she understand that that I'm in the process? It's going to take a lot of time. Like, I'm on a mission to get to a place. Because this is what I noticed in this era, man. And when I say time, does she understand that you're always a work in progress? Because this is what I understand, man, and what I notice, with women today. When I get on the gram or I get on the book or whatever, and I hear women talking about the man they want, brother, they always want this ready-made man. They might not have a pot to piss in, but they want a man that has all the box checks. He already has the bag. He already has this stuff. It's going to be very few situations where a woman is going to say, even if you're winning and now you're going to the next goal, it's going to be very few situations where a woman is saying, okay, I understand you're building something and it's going to take a lot of time. Like, I want to be a part of that building process. Very few women want to be a part of the process of you growing, brothers. Very women understand that it's going to take time to continually get to where you want to go. So main thing, if she isn't on board on helping you build, brother, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Also, you getting your goal, man, it's going to take a lot of studying. It's going to take a lot of research. It's going to take a lot of, if it's in the fitness area, it's going to take a lot of time in the gym. It's going to take a lot of training. Brother, if she isn't on board in that area, brother, she's not ready, man. She's not built to be on your team. She's not checking that primary box. If you're into a certain thing, brother, if you're into certain, whether it's esoteric knowledge, whether it's fitness, whether it's building homes, whether it's anything. If your woman knows you're searching, you're going in a certain direction, brother, she should be your number one researcher. She should be your number one researcher, man. If she hears you make comment about a certain, technology or a certain process or a certain author, brother, as soon as she leaves that, she needs to be doing some research. She needs to be texting you articles. She needs to be, maybe purchasing you some affordable books saying, hey, babe, like, I heard you talk about this. This is going to help you get towards your goal. She needs to be your number one researcher, man. She needs to be telling you about new fitness techniques, telling you about conferences coming to the area. If she's not about that life, man, I'm telling you, she's not checking that first box. Also, you have to understand that, when you're going towards your primary goal, when you're going to your next objective in life, man, it's going to take a lot of time spent in the silence. It's going to take a lot of time you being to yourself, sitting in the corner, man, and processing everything, getting rid of the negative vibes that are coming your way. Recalibrating yourself, reassuring yourself that you're doing the right thing. It's going to take a lot of self-time. And if a woman doesn't understand that a man needs that time, and I'm telling you, it's not even about being an introvert. Of course, an introverted man is going to need a lot of time. But brothers, I know some brothers that are all, straight extroverted, but they need that time. They need that recalibration time. And if she isn't on board to say, you know what, I know babe he may go into the office for a few hours, or hell, I might not even see him for a few days because he's going through this thing he does. Maybe even a week he's going through this thing. If she doesn't understand that, brother, she can't be on the team. You cannot wife her. She's going to pull you from your major objective. If she isn't willing to go through some kind of sacrifice with you, man, I'm gonna tell you, brother, I have some people that have been in my life that are exes and are long gone now. But one thing I can say, man, there's been people in my life that went through hard times with me. I've had people that were sitting on couches with no other furniture in the house, no cable to watch, and we eating ramen noodles. We sharing food from $1 menu, brothers. And I'm telling you, if she isn't on that level where you can lose something or you still on the grind of trying to get something and you know she'll still be there. Because I'll say this, I've had a woman in my life before, man, where I was winning. And as soon as she saw, this was years ago, as soon as she saw a bump in the road, and when I had my trucking company, man, I had a situation, man, where I had to come out the pocket some G's. She saw that bump in the road, man. Next thing I know, she was out. She thought it was a wrap for me. And I was like, wow, like, I'm glad that happened, bro. If she isn't willing to weather that storm with you, bro, she cannot be on the team. I repeat, she cannot be on the team, right? The second thing, brother, the second question you have to ask yourself is, can she be an extension of you, right? Can she be an extension of you? Like, does she fully represent the man that you are? And you know, you can easily see this when you go to, if you go to a social event, you go to a wedding, you go to a club, you go to a day party with your girl. You can easily kind of see how she moves when she's with you, right? You can see it, but give her a little space, right? Give her a little space. Let her interact with her friends. Let her interact with some other guys that have come and kind of just watch her. Does she fully represent you, man? I'm gonna tell you this, brothers. I didn't understand how important this was until I was after 40 years old, man. I'd had some good women in my life, or whatever, but I was exposed to a woman that fully represented me. Like I could see her from a distance. I could see her talking to other men, and brother, she carried herself like a shield was over her. Like, hey, I'm with Soul. And everybody that comes my way needs to know that. I was like, bro, I ain't never been represented that hard. If a woman doesn't represent you, in your absence, as if you're still there. I'm talking about if she goes out on some venue, if she goes to a venue to accept an award for you because you're on your grind, you're gonna be winning. Let's say you have 2 or 3 events to attend and you have an award ceremony. Can you send her out to accept the award for you and speak on your behalf? If you can't, brother, you can't put her on your team. Is she representing you on social media? Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you, even the best of the best women, right, wanna be sexy on the ground, right? You know what I'm saying? Even the most modest, the 5%, the 1% woman wants to show that she's a woman. So you're gonna have women taking, every once in a while some slightly sexy selfies and all this stuff, right? But does she fully represent you? Does she represent you, brother? This is crucial, man. And one thing I always think about, man, when it comes to representation is, and I always think about this, man, I don't know why, but I always think about, when I'm long gone, when I leave this planet, whether it's tomorrow morning or whether it's on my 199th birthday, right? When I leave this planet, is the woman in my life going to be able to represent me in that manner? And what I mean by that is, am I going to be able to bow out gracefully, man, and go ahead and transition knowing this woman is going to handle my estate the right way? Is she going to be able to delegate my assets to people and follow my final orders? And is she still going to represent me? Saying, you know what, like that was Soul's person, And I used the example of Coretta Scott a while back. I don't know what I was talking about, but I said, you know what? The reason we know who Martin Luther was is a lot of us. Because the majority of us didn't live during the time when Martin Luther King was alive, but we all feel like we know him personally. And I'm telling you, the reason it is, man, because we can look at his wife now. Well, when she was alive, we can look at Coretta Scott King and see how she moved and say, you know what? I know who Martin was. I can see how she's moving. I know how Martin was now, strictly based on her. So my thing is, man, I'm like, even in my passing, can a woman represent the person I was? Even if she goes on to get married to another man and has a whole other family, as she should if she chooses to, is she still representing me, having been a part of my life? I'm telling you, man, representation is something we don't look at strong enough, man. We'll get with these women, man, and she might be cute and thick and all this stuff, but it's like as soon as she leaves the front door, as soon as she crosses the threshold, she's somebody else. She's representing them streets, brother. And I'm telling you, if you're bringing somebody on your team the long way, you don't want that in your life, brothers. I repeat, you do not want that in your life. And the third box is this, man. The third box is, can you live life without her? Now pause. Because let me say this. Every man can live without any woman in their life, right? But when I say that, what I mean is like if she was to leave your life, if y'all were to go separate ways for whatever reason, would you feel that impact? You see, this is one thing I always tell the women that I talk to, man. I say, you know what? If you're in this man's life and you're trying to be his wife, you need to conduct yourself as his wife. Because a lot of women will say, until I'm a wife, I'm not doing this and this. I'm not, And it's like, no. A man is not going to wife you unless he sees that, right? And the thing is, when I say, can you live life without her? Like if a woman comes into your life, say you focused on your primary goal. You focus on your end goal, and that's all you have to focus on. Drive toward that, man. Work. If this woman comes into your life and she's cooking your meals, she's helping you build your website. She's doing research on marketing. She's doing research on merchandise. She's answering customer service questions. She's doing all these outside elements, right? Where you can just focus on work. Can you live life without her? Like when this woman leaves your life, are you gonna feel that blow? You know what I'm saying? That's how it should be, man. If you can't really feel the impact of a woman that's in your life, odds are, man, you probably don't need to bring her on the long way, man. Because see, when it says, I'm telling you, women, a lot of women think that they're just supposed to be on the team and be pretty and fine and look cute. That's cool for a brother that that's not on his purpose. If a brother is just living life and he just wants to be accepted by his peers, he's just a regular Joe Schmo. Yeah, now he wants a cute thing to say, hey, look, I won. But if a man is focused on leaving a legacy, if a man is focused on being great, oh, brother, he needs a workhorse in his life. He needs a woman that can both look good and is on his team, is an active player. You know what I'm saying? So, brother, those are the three boxes, man. I hope that what Wayne finds a wife, man. The brother has put the work in. The brother has built massive amounts of wealth, and it appears that he just wants someone to share that with and to add to his legacy or whatever, right? But I'm telling you, brothers, if she can't check at least these three boxes, don't wife her. I'm curious to know what you brothers think as far as other boxes that she may check. Leave it in the comment box and let's talk about it.